There is a quiet crisis unfolding behind closed doors, and often behind otherwise composed faces. The crisis of men who are suffering in silence because asking for help has been made to feel like a betrayal of their masculinity. From an early age, many boys are taught, sometimes explicitly, more often through tone and emission, that vulnerability is dangerous, that showing emotional distress is weak, that tears are unmanly, and therapy is for people who can't handle life. But the truth is, life is hard, and handling it alone while pretending not to feel pain is not a mark of resilience. It is often a symptom of emotional isolation, a kind of slow abandonment. Emotional training challenges this conditioning, not because it tells men to become less of themselves, but because it asks them to become more honest, more aware, more emotionally articulate. It invites men to be brave in a way that's rarely celebrated, to explore the parts of themselves they've been told to suppress. There's nothing unmanly about wanting to understand why you feel hollow when everything looks fine on the outside. There is nothing unmanly about wanting to break a cycle of anger or withdrawal. There is nothing unmanly about longing for peace. What is unspoken and needs saying is that many men carry pain like a private burden. Anxiety they can't name, grief they haven't been allowed to express, a deep hunger for connection they don't know how to pursue. And without a place to speak about it, this pain hardens into cynicism, or explodes into rage, or numbs itself with overwork, substances, or distraction. Emotional work offers a different path. One not of instant answers or neat solutions, but of listening and being listened to. Of learning to map one's emotional world, not to wallow in it, but to move through it with clarity and dignity. There is, in fact, great courage in therapy. Not the kind that wins applause, but the quieter kind. Sitting with discomfort, facing your past, being honest about who you've become and why. Is the courage to risk being known. It is not unmanly to want to grow. It is not unmanly to want to heal. It is not unmanly to say, something's not right, and I want to do something about it. It is deeply human. It is courageous. It is manly. And if there is anything we need from modern masculinity, it's not more suppression, but more humanity. Men who know how to feel, how to communicate, how to care for others and themselves without shame. So if therapy feels unmanly, perhaps it is time to ask, Unmanly according to whom? And more importantly, do I want to keep living by those outdated rules? Because ultimately, there is no strength in silence, but there is immense power in choosing to know yourself and in becoming a man who does not fear his own past.